My name is Kennedy Wolfrom. My height is 5'6", and my weight right now is 200 pounds. My last show was the Arnold Classic. That was 2014, I believe. Before that, I just did some few local shows, and then Junior Nationals, 2013.
Okay, bud. So what are your future plans, possibly for next year coming up?
Well, I was thinking of doing the Classic division because I felt like it fit more of my physique. Problem right now is just their weight for the classes. I don't think I'll be able to get low enough. As of right now, I'm 200 pounds, and I'm 5'6", so I believe the weight class for that would be 160, and I don't think I would be able to get down that low. So I think until they raise the weight classes up, I'm probably just going to have to do physique until then.
Because you were 170 when you did physique, right?
Yeah, I was 170 at the Arnold Classic, and that was 3 years ago.
Okay, good deal, man. So go ahead and tell us about your workout today, the movements you did, and what you liked about it.
Well, I started with the first few workouts were more for the middle of the back, so I started off with seated cable rows. First couple sets were just warm-up sets, and then I went into more heavier, just trying to really squeeze. Then you've seen I went over to bent over rows with a superset of the dumbbell rows. I used the plates. I just felt like I get a little more of a grip out of it and able to really contract, is where the dumbbell kind of gets in the way for me sometimes. We have a machine over at Classic Fitness in Lansing that it's really great for a lat pull down. It really targets like a squeeze that you really can't get on any other machine for a lat pull down. As you can see in the video, my hands are more of a reverse grip, able to really squeeze on that lower lat. After that, we moved over to your standard lat pull down. Just really like to focus on the wide grip to really focus on that lat. After that, we moved over to more of a close grip pull down, really trying to squeeze in the middle of the back and still somewhat of a lat. Once we finished with that, we moved over and I supersetted with a machine that's more of like it's somewhat like a wide grip. What do you call those? Yeah, basically, it's a wide grip row, and I supersetted that with so I started with the seated row. That's a machine as well, so it's plate loaded, and I supersetted that with a straight arm pull down to really focus on that lat. So more of a middle back and somewhat of lat with the wider grip, and then went straight to the straight arm pull down to focus on that, really squeeze that lat. I like to really finish with more of an overall back movement, so we went over to the squat rack and we did the rack pulls over there. Started off with more of a lighter weight just to really squeeze and focus on the contraction, and then the last set I went fairly heavy with 315 to just really rep it out.
How did you get into the fitness industry, bodybuilding?
Well, it started actually when I was pretty young. My mom was pretty huge into it, and she had a bunch of Arnold books. She had the Arnold Encyclopedia, and I always remember flipping through the pages in there and actually looking at all the old bodybuilders and telling her I was going to look like that someday. So that's really how I got into it. When I was 15 for Christmas, she bought me P90X with a whole dumbbell section all the way up to 35 pounds, I believe it was. And I started with that, and after that I kind of just made it my own. Really just comes down to more carbs. The protein usually stays the same. And my carbs will just increase. My fat, depending on what my calories are, my fats always stay around 25%. I still like them fairly high. I don't completely cut them out like some people do, whereas they just get their trace fats from their meats. I still like to really keep my fats with breakfast and before bed, mostly from whole eggs or some kind of fatty protein. But other than that, from losing weight and bulking up, my calories just increase around from my carbs. Not at all. Maybe the last couple weeks I'll add in fasted cardio, but other than that, I don't do any cardio. In the past, I had a job that was, I kind of just sat around all day. I have a new job where I'm fairly active throughout the day, so I've actually had to increase my calories quite a bit just to maintain. And I guess you can call that cardio since I am burning a lot more cardio throughout the day. My heart rate is up just from moving. But other than that, that's really the only cardio that I get.
Well, good deal, man. Anyone you'd like to thank and stuff?
I want to thank Nathaniel Latham for letting us film in the gym. And then also, I guess my girlfriend as well, Dana Chase, for just really helping me motivate and get back into the scene. I've been out of it for a while, so we're going to do our first show together next year, and we're going to see how that goes.
And go ahead and tell people the name of the gym and the location.
This is the brand new gym in Lansing, Michigan. It's called Classic Fitness. Right here. Address is 4014 West Saginaw Highway, and that's Lansing, Michigan. It's a really great atmosphere, cool murals or graffiti on the wall. Just a really good atmosphere.
Yeah, the owners, competitors, and Nathans.
Yep. And if you guys are in the fitness industry, you'll know about Nathaniel Latham. We've competed a few times at a couple of really big shows, and he's been in the scene for a while as well.
Okay, man. Well, good luck, and we'll definitely touch base as you start dialing in for a show and have a good off-season.
All right. Thank you so much.